You can plan, you can save, but there are times where you have a financial emergency that even the money you have saved up in your emergency fund account cannot help you to sort that emergency. So at that point, what exactly do you do? You still need to find a way out. And that is why in this video, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can raise money fast in a financial emergency. And the third one is the one that I highly recommend. So if you want to uncover all of them, then don't skip any part of this video. Hello, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Just in case you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is John Agbo, and what I do here on this channel is very simple. I teach people like you how to make, manage and grow their money. So if you love content like this, then you want to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click on the button down here, and while you're at it, turn on the bell icon so that anytime I drop a new video, you'll always be the first person to be notified by YouTube. A financial emergency is something that nobody actually prays for, but then it is bound to happen because as humans, there are times when you have unplanned expenses and it is expected that you meet up with those expenses. So sometimes you can even save up for emergencies, but you find out that there are emergencies that will come that even the money you have saved up in your emergency fund account cannot be able to sort those emergencies. So at that point, how exactly do you raise the money? There are 3 ways that you can raise money fast in a financial emergency. The very first way is to beg for it. Yes, begging is still by far the quickest way to raise money in a financial emergency. So if you have something you want to do with money like right now and the money is not readily available, you can beg for the money. You can beg your siblings, you can beg your friends, you can beg your colleagues in the office. You can even beg some of your church members or your neighbors, basically anybody you have some sort of personal relationship with. You can even decide to beg online. There are people who are good at begging online to raise the money that they need. So let's say you need something like 50,000 naira as a matter of urgency. What do? If you go online and you beg 25 persons 2,000 naira each, you must have raised 50,000 naira. There are a lot of people in the online space that use this particular strategy to raise any amount of money that they need in a case of an emergency. So it is an ethical way to raise money if you actually have something that you need to do with money as fast as possible. But the downside is when you are reaching out to beg people for money, you are basically putting your survival in the hands of people. And that's not a good place to be. So why it is a good way to raise money in the case of emergency, it is not a strategy that I want to rely on because it is not reliable. The second way that you can raise money in a financial emergency is to borrow it. There are many people that turn to this particular option in the case of a financial emergency. So you too can do the same. You can borrow money from your friends, you can borrow money from your siblings, you can borrow from your colleagues, you can borrow from a cooperative. You can also borrow money from a loan app. A lot of people borrow money from a loan app. This is a good way to raise money in the case of a financial emergency. It is an ethical way to raise money fast. But there is also a downside to it. And the downside is when you reach out to people to borrow money, some persons will tell you no outrightly. And there are people that even after they borrow you the money, they'll start going about telling other people how they borrowed you money. And I am sure you don't want your reputation to be hurt. So this is actually not a good place to be. Imagine somebody loaning you money and then the person is going about telling everybody that they loaned you money. It's not a good place to be. The third downside is that when you borrow and you don't have a clear plan on how to repay the loan, it is more like you are creating a new problem in addition to an already existing problem. And borrowing also steals your peace of mind because when you take a loan from someone, the moment you see their call on your phone, your mind skips. Even though they might not be calling you to ask for the loan that you took from them, you start thinking that the reason why they are calling you is because they want to ask you for the money that you borrow from them. So borrowing money will actually steal your peace of mind. The third way you can raise money in a financial emergency is to sell something. This is by far the best way that you can raise money when you find yourself in any financial emergency. You can sell either a product or a service. If you want to sell a product, you can sell either a physical product or you can sell a digital product. But for me, I highly recommend that you sell a digital product in the case of a financial emergency. Why? Because it is easy to create, it is easy to sell faster, and it is faster to deliver to your customers. Let me share with you a little backstory. There was a time when I needed around 350,000 naira, and I was supposed to raise that money within 3 days. So what did I do? I packaged some of my digital products that I've created in the past. I bundled them together and priced it for around 5,000 naira. So I called it customer appreciation package. And if you look at the offer was really, really hot. In fact, the offer was way, way above the 5,000 naira price tag. So I called it customer appreciation package because I wanted pushing it to people who had already bought something from me in the past. So the idea is I am telling them that I'm giving you this offer because I want to appreciate you for buying from me in the past. So get the offer for this cheap amount because I was selling it for around 5K. So I pushed that offer for 2 days, which was 72 hours. And at the end of 72 hours, I was able to make around 370,000 naira. So I even surpassed my target. So that was how I was able to raise that money then. All right. So because I was selling digital products, it was easier for me to raise that money as fast as possible. As soon as they were paying, they were getting immediate access to the product. So I was not paying for any shipping fee. I was not paying for any delivery or whatsoever. Once you pay, you get immediate access. So that's the reason why I recommend that if you want to raise money fast in a financial emergency, look for a way to sell a digital product, because digital products will make you money faster. So if you want to raise money quickly in a financial emergency, look for something that you can sell. And I recommend selling a digital product, because when you are selling something, you are not at the mercy of anybody. You can simply set your target, push out your offer, and then promote it aggressively until you are able to hit or even surpass your target. So these are the 3 ways that you can raise money in a financial emergency. Number 1, you can beg for it. Number 2, you can borrow it. And number 3, you can sell something. And I highly recommend that anytime, any day, if you have your way, look for something that you can sell. So with this, we've come to the end of today's video. Please do it to like the video for me and also share it with somebody that needs this information. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, I am sure you don't want to miss out on subsequent valuable content like this. So go ahead and subscribe quickly and turn on the bell icon so that once I release a new video like this, YouTube will always notify you. I'll see you in the next video.